Ramadan is the month of mercy. Fasting, forgiving, Ramadan, for praying. Be patient, Ramadan, forgiving and feeding, Ramadan. We love you, oh Ramadan.
نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير العليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيم الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدع المعين المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعالي البر التواب المنتكم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Our dear Hujjah Heroes, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before we proceed with today's class, let's just do a small recap of what we have covered yesterday. We covered another 5 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We'll just go through it very quickly. If you can say with me together. Al-Wahhab, we said it. Then we said Al-Razak. We discussed Al-Fattah. We discussed Al-Alim. And we also discussed Al-Qabid. Okay, can we say it again? Al-Wahhab, okay. Al-Razak, that's correct. Al-Fattah, that's correct also. Al-Alim, excellent. And Al-Qabid, perfect. And we also discussed concerning one Asma'ul Husna, another name of Allah, that is Al-Hakm, which means, anybody remembers? The judge, correct. He's going to be the judge on the day of judgment, and he's going to decide either we are going to hell or we are going to heaven. If you want to enter heaven, we have to be a good believer. We have to stop lying. We have to stop backbiting. We have to stop saying bad words. We have to be good with our teachers. We have to be good with our parents. If we want to enter hell, then we have to lie. We have to say bad words. We have to disrespect our teachers. We have to disrespect our parents if you want to enter hell. So now it's up to us. Where do we want to go? Because on the day of judgment, God is going to be the judge, and He's going to decide where we are going. Right? For today's class, we'll discuss another 5 names of God. So yesterday we drew our palm. Today we'll draw some clouds here. I have a blue manila, so we'll just draw 5 clouds very quickly. Okay, so now in these clouds we're going to write the Asmaul Husna that we're going to learn today. Okay, so yesterday we completed 20 Asmaul Husna, memorizing 20 Asmaul Husna. Today we'll memorize from 21 to 25. Okay, so the 21st Asmaul Husna is Al-Basit. Okay, can we say it thrice all together? Al-Basit, correct. Louder a bit. Al-Basit, excellent. With the loudest of your voices. Al-Basit, excellent. I can hear your voices very nicely, excellent. Now we move to the next Asmaul Husna, that is Al-Khafid. Okay. Okay, so you can color it if you want, you can decorate it on your own time. So can we say Al-Khafid thrice? Al-Khafid, excellent. A bit louder. Al-Khafid, that's correct. With the loudest of your voices. Al-Khafid, excellent. We move to the third one, that is Ar-Rafi'. Okay, let's say Ar-Rafi' thrice for memorization. Ar-Rafi', excellent. A bit louder. Ar-Rafi', excellent, very good. And Ar-Rafi', excellent. You boys are genius. Okay, we move to the fourth one, that is Al-Mu'iz. Okay, we have used orange already. Okay, can we say Al-Mu'iz thrice? Al-Mu'iz, excellent. Again, Al-Mu'iz, excellent. And Al-Mu'iz, excellent, very good. And for today's, which is the last one, Al-Muzil. Okay, can we say Al-Muzil all together thrice? Al-Muzil, excellent, correct. Al-Muzil, excellent, that's correct also. And Al-Muzil, excellent, that's correct. Now let's memorize all the 5 that we have covered today. Al-Basit, Al-Khafid, Al-Rafi', Al-Mu'iz and Al-Muzil. Excellent. So before you go to sleep today, make sure you memorize these 5 Asmaul Husna. The Asmaul Husna that we'll be understanding today is Ar-Razzaq. Okay, we can have it written down. What does Ar-Razzaq mean? Yes, I saw a hand up there. The all-seeing? No. Yes, the provider. Excellent. So now, what does He provide us? What is the main thing that everybody loves that God provides us? Money. Very good. Excellent. So now let's draw any amount that you like of money. So I like 10,000. Okay, because it's a red color and red color I like it, and the amount is the biggest from any amount that we have. So let's draw 10,000 note, Tanzanian shillings. Okay, so now with this money that God has provided us, what do we do with this money? Okay, somebody said we buy PS4. Okay, that's correct. Somebody said we buy food and drinks. Something else? Yes, we give this money in charity. That's nice. What else? You help come again please. Okay, you help the orphans with this money. What else? Something last? You buy a bungalow with this house, okay. With this money given to you by God. Very good. Okay. So, this is it for today's class. So let's just do a recap for what we have covered. We covered 5 Asma'ul Husnas: Al-Basit, Al-Khafid, Al-Rafi, Al-Mu'iz and Al-Muzil. And then we discussed one Asma'ul Husna, which is Ar-Razaq, which means He's the provider, and we say He provides us so many things. But one thing that Allah provides us that we love a lot is money. And then we drew the 10,000 note, and we said that, what do we do with this 10,000 note? Somebody said we buy a bungalow, somebody said we helped orphans with this money, somebody said PS4, somebody said we purchased food and drink, and somebody said charity. Very good, guys. So if you get time, you can decorate it, you can design it the way you want. I'll see you in tomorrow's class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my beloved Hujjah Heroes. My name is Malim Kazim. We talked about Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and today we are going to talk about his grandson, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.
Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam is the son of Imam Ali Zain al-Abidin. He is the 5th Imam of the 12 successors of the Prophet, peace be upon him. He was famously known as Al-Baqir because of his tremendous knowledge. Al-Baqir means one who splits open, and he was famous by this title because he split open the knowledge, i.e., he brought knowledge to light of the Prophet and taught many different sciences to numerous people who went on to become great scholars. So knowledgeable was Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam that some people described him as an ocean of knowledge. He would answer every question without hesitation. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir was also present in Karbala, but he was approximately 4 years old. He therefore suffered along with the Ahlul Bayt and was also in the prison of Sham with his father, Imam Ali Zain al-Abidin. The Imam resided in Medina throughout his life. He used the Prophet's mosque as a school for him. There he gave his lectures to his students. The talents of the Imam alayhi salam resulted in great abilities of knowledge that included all sciences, such as the tradition, philosophy, theology and jurisprudence. When Imam Ali Zain al-Abidin was martyred, the Umayyad regime had weakened significantly and they were fighting for survival. This gave Imam al-Baqir and thereafter his son Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq a chance to teach Islam and spread the knowledge of the Prophet, peace be upon him, widely. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam also continued the practice of holding gatherings, majalis, to mourn for his grandfather Imam Hussein alayhi salam and to remember the tragedy of Karbala. And this practice was continued by all the Imams from Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam after him. During the time of the Khalif Abd al-Malik bin Marwan, the Muslims were still using the Roman currency for trade. A problem occurred between the Muslims and the Roman Emperor, and so the Romans refused to let the Muslims use their currency anymore. This was a serious problem for the Khalif. He tried to convince the Roman Emperor to change his mind but failed. And so he had no choice but to send for Imam Muhammad al-Baqir to solve the problem. When Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam came to the Khalif and heard the problem, he advised the Khalif to introduce new Islamic currency so that no one could blackmail the Muslims or plot against them. Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam then advised the Khalif's men on how much gold and silver to use, what weight each coin should be, what to inscribe on the coin, and so on. And in this manner Imam al-Baqir saved the economy of the Muslims. When the new Khalif Hisham came to power, he felt threatened because of the presence of Imam Muhammad al-Baqir and how popular he was. He tried to arrest the Imam. He then ordered the Imam to be poisoned. Imam Sadiq buried his father alongside Imam Zain al-Abidin and besides his great uncle Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam in Jannat al-Baqi.
So, You know, the life of Imam Baqir was actually predicted by the Holy Prophet of Islam. During the life of the Holy Prophet, he told his companion Jabir al-Ansari that there will come a person who is going to lead the Ummah, and his name is going to be Muhammad al-Baqir. But the Holy Prophet told Jabir that you will go blind, you will become very old, but inshallah you will be able to meet him. Every single day, Jabir al-Ansari, the companion of the Holy Prophet, he woke up early morning to try to hear the news of the birth of Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam. One day he was sitting in the streets of Medina, and he heard that the fourth holy Imam, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, got a baby, and his name was going to be Muhammad al-Baqir. Hurriedly, Jabir al-Ansari ran to the baby and said, "Oh baby, you were the one who was predicted by the Holy Prophet of Islam. And the Holy Prophet of Islam has predicted your name will be Baqir al-Ulum." Baqir al-Ulum means the one who splits open knowledge. Further in the video, we are going to talk about how significant and how important the life of Imam Muhammad al-Baqir was, that he could revive Islam after the tyranny of Yazid. In short, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, he had a very long life where he could explain freely to many people around the world about Muslim Ummah and the tragedy of Karbala. Shia and Sunnis need to be united against the powers that are going against us. And you know, Imam Khomeini, Grand Ayatollah Khomeini, he said that we are too busy thinking whether we should fold our arms or keep our arms open, whilst the enemies of Islam are trying to chop our arms. Together, I will also explain to you a debate between an atheist. You know, we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our creator, and He is the most powerful. So one day, it is a very funny story that I will share with you. One day an atheist came to Imam Baqir, and he said that, Imam Baqir, I have brought to you a jar, and in this jar I kept mud, you know, donko, mud, dirty mud. And with this mud I have added a little bit of water. And we all know in science where this happens, there are worms which sprout from the mud. So worms were coming out from the mud, and the atheist, really funny, he said that I was the one who created them. I was the one who made mud and water sprout worms. So I am the creator, and I will subject to you that your creator is nothing when I am the creator. I am showing you that I have created worms. So Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam gave a very significant response to him and told him, "Oh atheist, you say that you have created these worms. Can you please tell me if this worm is female or male?" That atheist was silent. He said, "I don't know." So Imam Baqir told him, "Okay, can you please tell me if this worm can move to the opposite direction? Can you please command him?" He said, "No, I can't." So he said, "Okay, very well, let us try one more time. Can you please tell me the weight of this worm?" The atheist was silent. He said, "I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I know I created them." So Imam Baqir said that he told the atheist, "Well, if you say that you have created them, how can you not know what the worms are? How can you not control them? Whilst Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who controls everything. He knows everything that is inside your heart. That is why it is said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very close to you. He is closer to you than your jugular vein. You know, even when I was young, and I'm sure we share the same experiences, we always want the latest iPhone. We always want something better. We want dad to buy this for us. We want mom to get this for us. Wrong. We need to be content with whatever we have. You know, I remember a funny story. Back in the day when I was young like you, I really wanted the PSP. And we went and got the PSP. We brought it back home, and it broke. So I was asking myself, you know, I did so much mehnat to get this PSP, and it broke now. So my dad said, "This is your thing. You want that thing. You want the desire, but you're not content with whatever you have." And we walked outside, and we saw some people, little children, orphans. They were playing football with a, roughed up ball. So this was something that it got into my mind, where one has to be content and satisfied with whatever we have. Lastly, Imam Baqir, he is buried in Jannatul Baqi, where Jannatul Baqi is a land right beside the haram of the Holy Prophet of Islam, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And he is buried together with the Lady Zahra. He is buried with many companions of the Holy Prophet. And it is very unfortunate to see that such a person with high dignity and high knowledge, someone who saved Islam so many times throughout his life, you see that some very bad people, you watch it in the news, I'm sure you have seen it at mosque. When you see such a grave is being built for this Imam, an Imam who saved Islam, and you have massive luxury hotels beside, it just really breaks your heart to see what type of Muslim Ummah we are. And we need to perfect ourselves. We need to explain to our brethren, we need to explain to other people the tragedies that Imam has faced in his lifetime and also after his lifetime, because it is very sad to see. Whenever I see the news, I see that this is happening to the children in Yemen, this is happening to this in Syria. We need to remember that this is the tragedy of Imam Baqir even after his death. Inshallah, we have to also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the reappearance of the Holy Imam, the 12th Imam, should hasten his reappearance, so that the shrines in Baqi need to have at least dome. Inshallah, we also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us ma'rifah on the life of Imam Baqir. We know the life of Imam Hussein, we know the life of Imam Ali, we know the life of Imam Reza, but we should also make that extra push, that extra effort to learn the holy life of Imam Baqir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Malim Kazim, and I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum, children. So now, let's learn the wonderful meanings of Surah An-Nasr. Ayah 1. إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحِ, which means when Allah's help arrives and His victory. Meaning, Allah's help will come and the Muslims will be the winners. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا, which means, and you see the people enter Allah's religion in large crowds. Allah tells us to do two great acts of worship, and they are found in the next ayah, which is ayah 3. فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ إِنَّهُ كَانَ تَوَّابًا, which means, glorify and praise your Lord and ask for His forgiveness. Surely He is the one who continuously forgives. This ayah teaches us that we need to thank Allah for any blessing He gives us, whether it's food, drink, new clothes, or new toys. We should always pray and thank Allah for everything we have. Well, kids, that concludes Surah An-Nasr. Yes, I know, it's a short one, only 3 ayat, but the lessons in it are very important. It teaches us that in the end, we will always be the true winners because we have Allah. And whoever has Allah has everything, and that includes Jannah. Now, let's recite this beautiful surah together. إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحِ وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ إِنَّهُ كَانَ تَوَّابًا.
I really hope you enjoyed learning these wonderful meanings of Surah Al-Nasr. Till the next surah, inshaAllah, Assalamu alaikum.